What's up, YouTube fam? Mel here. Welcome and welcome back to another episode of Double Helping. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a soup that I really enjoy when eating out at like Panera or Atlanta Bread Company, but I'd never actually made it at home. This was my first attempt and it came out really well. So I just want to show you how to do it. Now, I also really like this recipe because it's something that you can do with your leftover turkey this year, and that's turkey corn chowder. Now, if you don't want to add any meat, you don't have to. So let's just get into the recipe. So first, I turned my heat to a medium high, and then I added in 2 tablespoons of butter. Now, because I'm trying to limit my dairy intake, I use Miyoko's butter. And then once it heated up in that pan, I added half of a chopped Vidalia onion and sauteed it until they were translucent. Then I added in 1 red bell pepper and 1 yellow bell pepper that were both diced. And I sauteed these for about 3 minutes. And then I added in 1 chopped russet potato. Now, I took the skin off of mine. If you don't mind it, you can always leave it on there. Then next, I started adding in salt, pepper, garlic to taste. Then you can add in 2 cups of sweet corn. Now, I used a frozen one that didn't have any other ingredients in it. You know, if you want to use cans like creamed or just whole kernel, you can do so, but I just prefer the frozen that doesn't have anything added. Then I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And just stir everything up good. Next, I'm gonna add in 2.5 cups of turkey broth. Now, you can use veggie broth if you prefer that, if you don't wanna use anything with meat. I like turkey broth over chicken broth because I feel like it has more flavor. Now, I know it's hard to find sometimes, but I usually see it in Trader Joe's or Publix. So if you can get a hold of it, I would use the turkey broth. Next, I'm going to add in 1.5 cups of oat milk. Now, you can use any plant-based milk that you'd like. However, I like to use oat milk in some recipes because it's creamy from what I've noticed, and it can be a little thicker, and that's what you want for this soup. Next, I'm adding in some cheese. So I'm using 1 cup of the vegan Miyoko's cheddar, but you can use regular cheddar if that's what you prefer. And then if you're using meat, you can add in that leftover turkey or chicken that's pre-cooked. I'm using 2 cups. And then just stir everything together. Now last, I'm gonna turn the heat down to a medium low. I'm gonna cover it and I'm gonna let it sit. I let mine sit for about 30 minutes. Basically, you just wanna let it sit long enough for everything in the pot to get to know each other, but also you wanna make sure that your potatoes get soft, because I mean, you don't want any crunchy potatoes in this soup. Once everything is nice and tender, good to go, you can just top it with a little more cheddar cheese if you'd like. And enjoy.